Hi, hey, howdy, it's me, Tilfin, chimeric freak and overall biological test tube failure. Come on in. Last time, I believe I left you hanging with something really goofy, like, I'm okay. And, well, thanks for waiting, and enjoy the rest of the video. I'm not sure if I care enough about getting the golden stars. I don't care, Byron. Alright. Damn, I'm good. I'm sick. I continue to be sick. Oh, my spatial awareness is so good. Oh. Alright, what this... Oh, not Sphinx.
Halt, creature of clay.
Oh, Pandora?
You have strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now, before you harm yourself and others.
We were invited here.
Prometheus had no authority to summon you. He is rash and foolish and given to trickery, but his schemes lead only to ruin. Therefore heed my warning. The flame is not for you.
We need to know more about what is going on here for the safety of New Jerusalem.
Your desire to protect your city is commendable, but you must remember that knowledge leads to temptation.
True and fair.
How many of those bloody things are there?
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
If it's a security system, it seems to be fighting itself.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
They might be human 3s or human 4s. It's like if we assume that Miranda is a human 3, right, and is a creation of Athena, and the purpose of refining humanity into something that can be better than what they currently are, then Miranda's generation of human 3s may have made them, which could be a further iteration on the human 2s. And the human 3s are you know, the Sphinx, Pandora, Prometheus, and trying to do things. Okay, I think that one over there is a gold star. Hello? Orange Light the Thinker?
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Yep, that's the Talos Principle. What is humanity really? What is a man? A miserable little pile of neurons and secrets. I actually saw a video where somebody was talking about transhumanism and VTubers.
Labs than I expected.
If you find another term...
Yeah, that's right. Shut up. I was talking. But there was a video that was talking about transhumanism using VTubers as an example. And it's like, I think also to that one tweet where, all right, hang on, about to do a cutscene, about to have to interrupt myself. Somebody made a video with VTubers and transhumanism, and it's like VTubers would be the next step in ending our own fleshy bodies and going into something that is outside of the physical space, and that would be another step in transhumanism. And I think back to that one tweet where it's like, what do you mean you're getting cyberbullied? Just go outside. And I think about how that's quite literally true, but also the fact that that is not an option for so many people. And even if you decide not to engage with it, if you decide not to engage with the internet at all, then you'll still be, you know, bullied, because the internet like doesn't just stop existing. It's still a thing, and just because you think stuff on the internet doesn't mean that you don't also think that in real life. And I don't know, it's becoming more and more difficult for people to actually, you know, go out and make what's physical matter, and putting a greater and greater importance on internet connectivity to the point where we can actually have, I'm going in circles, I'm not actually navigating, we don't actually have access to, like, I don't know, a life outside of the internet, and it's becoming more and more widespread. So your own physical form has less meaning than your online digital form at some point. And it's not as if online digitally you can take your own physical form with you. So you would adopt a persona, and that persona would have more value than you would. And you yourself would put more value on your online persona than on your own physical form. But I don't know, does that make any sort of sense? Where VTubers being the next step in human evolution make any sort of sense? Well, not even just human evolution, it's just like it could be an option as the internet becomes more and more important.
Riddle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.
I see, this is new. This is a new toy that was not available in the demo. Tekwa. I did the tutorial.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. Thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
All right. Listen. This is a bit of a toughie. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now. All right. Never mind. It wasn't hard at all. I just had to think for a little bit. Ow.
When we go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean.
Beano?
And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
All right, at least 2 of those things were impossible. I'm sorry, darling. I don't know how to tell it to you. Don't know how to say it to you any other way. I know that monkeys have the ability to use tools, and they often will. However, are there other species that do? Dang. All right, how does one navigate this mess? There we go. Actually, hang on. Oh, that just feels jank. All right. And now for the final jank. Okay, then. All right, just checking. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. I don't know why that was not the very first thing that I thought of. Weird. Refraction. Right underneath the giant virus bomb. I don't quite know what the end goal was. Every time that I readjust myself, I put like my weight on my hand armrests on my chair. And I've done that so often. This chair is old enough now that it starts leaning over to the right. Like there's no more stopping it from just forever leaning to the right, because I'm always leaned on to my right. And it's dying and fraying. But the left armrest is also just kind of snapped. It doesn't work anymore. It's broken. Yeah, that wasn't happening. We've already long since determined that wasn't happening. Wait, what? Oh, because the moment that both red and blue impact this stops working. What does one do in here? I'm about to just like activate the spark. But also, man, it's been almost 5 hours. I am thinking. And my brain is fizzling. I have no clue what it is that I'm supposed to do. I'm actually stumped. Just eat my ass. Release me from this puzzle. There's no way that was meant to be solvable. Somewhere hidden on a lake that is behind a statue of a thinker and in front of that thing. All right, I'll go and look. If I think I'm at the right spot, I'll remember it. Oh, I actually found this. Transposition. This one also kind of rough. Why am I like this? Well, this has been hard. It is. I noticed that I have not been able to speak. I have not been able to utter words. I have not been able to properly entertain. I have just been playing the video game. And I've been mouth open, yawning, and tired. And it's time to end the stream. That's what I'm getting at. It's time to go. It's time to get out. I'll sleep on it, and it'll be an easier time whenever I wake up. I'll wake up, I'll be fully rested, and then I'll look at all the puzzles and say, you know what? That wasn't all that hard. Why was I stuck on that?